Hello, welcome back to Tailstrike Air and Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'm Wolfgang, and we are back in Sevilla, this little airport that we landed on, because, as you know, my hard drive crashed in the last stream after half an hour. I hope it doesn't do this time, and that we can reach Madrid. So, let's get going with starting up the plane. Handbrake on, parking brake on, those on there. And that one. And turn engine on. That one should be that. Why were you done? Thank you. And then bring up the ATC. And nose taxi.
Lima Echo 85 traffic Beechcraft 15 is taxiing to runway tree 6.
We are standing in the grass. There are no taxiways here. It's just a grass field and little runway. We have a strong headwind taking off from this part, so that's good. Oh, going down. Oh. Okay, so announce takeoff, departure straight out. Departure to the, I think we're going to departure sort of north.
Lima Echo 85 traffic Beechcraft 15 taking off runway tree 6 departure to the north.
And I'm also gonna set the altitude here so it doesn't bother me, because that one is quite annoying when it decides it wants to get in the way. Hello, spacecraft. It's not the desert that occurs, it's a desert. I just having some fun with the fact that my computer crashed when I wanted to go there. That's the reason. Nothing else. Just having some fun. And I did have a question mark after it, I think. Okay. Taking off and trying to head to Madrid. For the second time. Okay, we're heading to Cordoba first. We've already flown around this tower in the last stream. So let's put that and head towards Cordoba. So Cordoba is where we're heading. I do this. I pick up information on Wikipedia and talk a little about the destinations. And Cordoba is a city in Andalusia, Spain, and the capital of the province of Cordoba. It's the third most popular municipality in Andalusia. The city primarily lies on the right bank on the Guadalquivir in the south of the Iberian Peninsula. Once a Roman settlement, it was taken over by the Visigoths. Hope the plane finds where it's going. And there is the home ground of Sevilla FC. And the game is loading. Oh, loading a lot. Seems to be a lot of things to load here in. Oh. Hold it together, computer, please. I know you're getting old, but just be with me. Followed by the Muslim conquest in the 8th century and later becoming the capital of the Umayyad Caliphate of Cordoba. So unless you knew that, Spain has been Muslim for a couple of years. And here we are heading above the main airport of Sevilla. Or Sevilla. Sevilla has a population of just over 300,000. And a Mediterranean climate which gets pretty high temperatures, almost 37 degrees in July. And there can be days with over 40 degrees. Whew. That is too hot. Let's see, where are we and where are we going and how far are we going to get there? 55 nautical miles. It would be fun with a cursed dessert. I did write desert, right? Yeah, I did write desert. You got me wondering there for a while if I actually wrote desert or dessert. It would have been fun. Dessert. It's cursed chocolate cake. This is a pretty flat area of Spain, mostly agricultural country. A lake as well. So after Cordoba, we will head northwest up to the here, and a little airport. That is Aeródromo de Ruyanes. And after that, we are heading to one of Europe's most expensive white elephants. Most expensive failures. Complete and utter failures. This airport. Actually been featured in Top Gear. I will talk a little bit more about it when we're heading there. I'm gonna go and find which airport, if I can find it. I doubt it. Leba. I don't think I can find it yet. Probably too far away. Yeah. Oh well. I'm still far away. And Cordoba is pretty close to the You can see them in the distance here, the Sierra Mountains range. And it's the Sierra Mountain range that are the border, sort of, between Andalusia and the northern parts of Spain, or central parts. We can find some information about the mountain range. That was not it. If I do this, hang on, see if I can find. That was not it. Can't really find any Wikipedia on the Sierra Mountain range here. I have to search for it for Google. Well, a decently nice day today. Some clouds to the south. The cloud straight ahead, hopefully not above Cordoba. Let's see here. Now, Sierra Mountains. That's not the Sierra Mountains I want. Sierra Mountains, Spain. There, Sierra Nevada. The Sierra Nevada in Spain. To find the English. There are no English. Oh, it is. The Sierra Nevada, meaning snow-covered mountains, and there also a Sierra Nevada in California, meaning the same thing. It's a mountain range in the Andalusian province of Granada in Spain. It contains the highest point of continental Spain, Mulhacén, at 3,479 meters. It is a popular tourist destination as its high peaks make skiing possible in one of Europe's most southerly ski resorts. In an area along the Mediterranean Sea, prominently known for its high temperature and abundant sunshine, at the foothills is found the city of Granada, and a little further south, Almeida and Malaga. Parts of the range have been included in the Sierra Nevada National Park. The range has also been declared a biosphere reserve. The Sierra Nevada Observatory and IRAM radio telescope are located on the northern slopes at an elevation of 2,800 meters. And this mountain range is a product of Africa trying to say hello to Europe, the same as the Alps and Pyrenees and all the other mountain ranges in southern Europe. They are then can I find the airport now? Cordoba 6. There we have it. And it's traffic. Okay. Select the runway for landing. How are the winds blowing at the moment? We are heading on 56. So we should be able to land on runway 3. Yeah, here in Spain it seems to be pretty nice weather. Where I am in Sweden, we have about 2 decimeters of snow and 10 degrees below zero where I am. Further north it's even colder and more snow. It's been a fun day. Okay, start going down. There's not a lot of, mostly small settlements here. I think the mountain range is, you can see it in the distance and on the map. We're actually flying in between the mountains here into a big valley. The runway is located in that direction. We have decently strong winds today up here, blowing from the side, so we will have, yeah, I need to land that way, otherwise I will have a tailwind. Hello David. Restream, it is a third-party program that allows me to stream on both YouTube and Twitch at the same time, and I'm using it for free, and that means that that text is there. If I have to pay like a premium subscription if I want that to go away, and I'm not sure if I want to keep doing the Twitch stuff, so that's why I'm not paying for it. Nice of you to join. Long time no see. Hope your streams are doing well there on your trucking. Maybe I will try and get all the mods together so I can join you on maybe Sunday. That's when I have some time. Okay, we're going into Vilar del Pozzo Airport. Close to Granada. I'm not sure if where not Granada, Cordoba. It is located just west of the airport, of the town. You can see here I have a line. Get rid of that one. You can see the airport is located here, and here is the city of Cordoba. I have managed to get some extra things working in OBS, like adding a start screen and an end screen with some music, and also that I have a button on my Stream Deck to bring up the map like that. And just remembered, now it's dark in here. My room is dark, but the cat cam, which currently has no cat in it. I don't know where they are. As well as this one. Hello. Okay. We are closing in on Cordoba. So I'm gonna do this. Let's see. We are currently flying at 57. I think I'm gonna set the course to around 65. To turn a little bit to come up nicely to the runway. Maybe turn a little more. Also slow down a little bit. See if we can locate the runway. There is the city of Cordoba. The runway should be in that direction. Oh, that's weird. Well, YouTube, they want everything to go as fast, short attention spans. I think that people have short attention spans and need to get as much things done as fast as possible. Also, that if people make shorts, it's less for YouTube to handle if they only make a lot of short videos instead of the long ones. Where is the runway? Oh, there it is. Okay, I see it. Exactly. But I did have my satisfactory video the last one I put out on Saturday. I'm gonna make one more now for tomorrow. But that video has actually gotten over 1,000 views. That is, I'm completely shocked. 1,000 views on that video. I'm coming in too high here. It's blowing. Oh crap, it's blowing. Oh. Yeah, it's like a really strong side wind here. Good thing it's a long runway. Oh. Whoa, yep. Interesting landing there. It's really blowing a side wind. Yeah, I know. But there are still people that might want to look at long ones, and I really just do this for fun anyway. Yeah, thank you. I understood that. I mostly do this for fun anyway, so YouTube can do whatever it wants. And we are currently in Cordoba, and our next stop is this little airport here, which is a small airport, 2,000 feet. Aerodromo de Royaneos. Yeah, well, my videos have been pushed pretty hard anyway. I think the Satisfactory video had over 20,000 like promotions, what you can say. So maybe not 20, but in that region, 15, 20, like being pushed that many times. So I also think it depends on what you write in the tag. If you write a lot of things in the tag, you tag it, then it's being pushed to more people. Then it might not be pushed to people that actually want to see your video, but maybe they discover something new. Okay, let's see. We are taking off to the west.
Lima Echo Bravo Alpha Traffic Beechcraft 15 taking off runway 21 west departure.
And let's see if we can make this, because there is this very strong side wind. I just saw that. Okay. Be careful with what you wish for. Yeah, I think I got it. I got it. Here. Whoop. Turning this way, but I'm actually gonna take a little bit of a detour over town of Cordoba to see how it looks like. This is like the suburb. We take a little bit of a flight. Oh, okay. Smaklig måltid, as we say in Sweden. Have a nice dinner. Nice of you to stop by. Take a little detour over the city of Cordoba here to check it out. As I said, lies mostly on the northern bank of the river here. That's the football stadium. Alright. Looks like most Spanish cities, pretty compact. That looks cool. There must be a school or something like that with a football fields right between the houses. And there is the train station. Started going up a little bit, and as every Spanish city, it has a bullfighting ring. There's that round thing there. Spain still have bullfights, but they're not as brutal as they used to be in, or they don't kill the bull this time around. At least I hope they don't. Now we're gonna head over the Sierra Nevadas. I wonder if I could find that highest mountain. See where that is. What was the name of that mountain? Mulhacen. Let's see here. Let's see if I can find that mountain and see where it is, if it's anywhere close. Mulhacen, Spain. It is old. What? Okay, that was not the one I wanted. Apparently, there are the Sierra Nevadas are two. We flew pretty close to Mulhacen actually when we flew in the second to last screen, because it's in the southern part. I thought it was this part. Boring. Well, too bad. Could have flown past. We flew pretty close to it. Well, at least we're flying over some mountains here. We are currently flying over Parque Natural Sierra de Hornachuelos. And I actually said wrong, this part mountain, this is Sierra, it's all Sierra Nevada. It goes like in a horseshoe around here. And, do like this. This here is the Sierra Nevadas, the whole mountain range around here. And here is the highest mountain. And we flew past like here, something like that we flew. So it looked really cool. If I had known, thought about it, we could have flown up and flown around it. But we've already been to the highest mountain in Europe, so another high mountain isn't all that interesting. We did visit Ben Nevis in Scotland, the highest mountain in the UK. Oh, that's a nice river, a valley. Here we have a long way to go to our next destination. This is, there's an airport there, Guadalcanal, and we're passing over one here, Aerodrome de Fuente Obrejuela. Passing straight over that one. Let's see, Cordoba, going up to there. Fuente Obrejuela. Cordoba, Fuente Obrejuela. Where are you located? There you are. It's supposed to be an airport. That's not it. Oh. Yeah, there's supposed to be an airport in this town, according to Microsoft. It should be located somewhere here, but there are no airports here. Microsoft, you done it once again. You put down an airport in the flight simulator that doesn't exist in reality, because there are no airports here. At least not what I can see. Or is that one? No, that's a building. Maybe that was the airport. Oh, I don't know. At least as far as I can see, there are no airports near Fuente Obrejuela. And why would there be? This such a small town? If anybody sees the airport here, feel free to say so. It should be located in this region here. Somewhere. I thought for a second it could be that one, but that's just the road. As I don't see an airport here. No. No airport. So, what about this little town that we're heading to? We're now heading out of Andalusia, and we're heading to a town called, what's it called? Mirandilla. Mirandilla. It's like finding a needle in a haystack. Because I can't find Mirandilla on the map here. La Roca del Sierra, Badajoz. There is Badajoz. Badajoz should be slightly north of Badajoz. I think it's close to the town of Merida, but I'm not sure. We'll see what it says about Merida. It's a capital of the Spanish autonomous region of Extremadura. It lies in the province of Badajoz and has a population of 55,000, and is the third largest city in Extremadura after Badajoz and Cáceres. And I wish I could find where the airport is. It says Don Benito, Almendralejo, and it should be here somewhere close to Merida. Hope it's not another one of those airports that doesn't really exist. Microsoft has done that before. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit here to see. We have the rivers that's going there and there, and we have that lake, and the airport should be right by the lake. I found it. It's a pretty small one. You wanna look? There it is. Aerodrome de Royanos. That's where we're going. (2,000 feet of runway. Currently 72 nautical miles away from it. Flying over mountains and the sun. It's weird to see it so high up in the sky. I was sitting at work today driving, and it's been so dark all these last couple of days. Very cloudy, been snowing, been very cold, and now all of a sudden the clouds dissipate and the sun comes out, and a low standing sun with snow on the ground. That is it's very nice to view, but it's also pretty hard because you get like blinded by the glare from the snow. So for first time in a long time I had to put on my sunglasses, which is also pretty nice to know that you can do that in the winter, or need to do that in the winter. And I can say it was around 12 o'clock, and if we look, there is the sun. The sun was 12 o'clock, maybe here, at this point over the horizon. That's how you know you're far north. That's also quite fun when you see the difference between in the northern parts and the southern parts of the earth. Or the closer you come to the equator. I've been in Colombia a couple of times, and that's not that. It's pretty far from the equator still, but it's decently close. And in Sweden, if you just look at here, the sun goes like this, very long stretch, like this, of course, for a longer time. Then you go to Colombia and the sun goes up and it goes like straight up and over and back behind you. So like in Sweden it goes from east, goes up, follows the horizon along and then goes down in the west. In Colombia it goes down in the east, goes straight up into the sky and goes down in the east. So it's a very like different way you look at how the sun goes. How far do we have to go? 64 nautical miles. We're doing ground speed of 178. So we should be there in about 20 minutes. So I have to keep talking for 20 minutes. Yay. Well, I think I've said it before, I've never been to Spanish mainland. Just to the islands. Now we're passing over this airfield. Let's see if we can find it. I think it's this one. Yep. But it's supposed to be an asphalt one. I can't press on it. Why can't I click on the asphalt? I can click on that one. Because the line was in the way. No, they should not be having that one. Oh, I think it's this one here. There it is. So I think it's abandoned. It looks like there's an industrial park instead, and they built the industrial park now. There are actually planes down there. Yeah, there are some planes. So it's an active airfield. Cool. Let's see. In this one here, turns. How are the winds going? The winds are blowing. Yeah, we should be able to land straight in here, almost. We have runway 34. We should be decently straight, being able to land straight in. If those winds... Oh, I keep forgetting I'm gonna download that app again that I have, where you can live track see where... actually a web page as well, where you can see the live weather on the airports. It's called now the name completely slipped my mind. David knows, but he left. He abandoned me just when I needed him the most. Cause you left me just when I need you the most. It seems like the further south I get, the longer the flights become. In the beginning I was like flying like really short one, barely taking off before I had to land again. And now I'm flying more. Maybe because I'm like feeling decently confident on how to land. Okay, this look at that. I'm just looking at where the airport is, and I think this is a little bit over-engineered. You have the road and this huge intersection with like roundabouts and everything, and like and look like dirt roads going from it. Okay, you have these roads going. I don't know if they're going out to this Mirandilla. Ah, Mirandilla, there's Mirandilla. But this intersection, it leads to this area around the lake and the airport. But this looks like it's like look at dirt roads. Yeah, so you have this huge roundabout. It's mostly for I have no clue why they built. Yeah, well, Spain is infamous for completely over-engineering stuff with EU money, and then taking loans and then not being able to pay them. Hello, Smile. Thank you. Yep, yep. It's Smile with her tail. There you see the tail. When I land here in Mirandilla, I will go and turn on the lights so you can see a little bit more. Right now it's pretty dark around the cat tree. Not that I think she's gonna go in there, because I think she wants food. Let's see how... I will have an even longer flight over to this airport than this one. It's almost 100 nautical miles there, I think. And with nothing in between. We're gonna fly along this reservoir. I think it's a reservoir. It looks like that. When we land here in Mirandilla, I will go and give the cats some food. Otherwise they will complain. You have to wait a little bit. We are 50 nautical miles, doing 150. No, not 100. 50 nautical miles. Yeah, we're doing 150. 160 nautical miles. Oh crap! Woo! The fuel ended. But I was fast enough this time, so I managed to put on, change it, realize what it was. Otherwise, disaster. Oh! I said 20 minutes like 20 minutes ago. Yeah. But right now it is about 20 minutes. Oh. Because you pull down on the power here. So I gotta talk for 20 more minutes. Yay! You gotta talk for two more hours. Yay! Well, that's kind of the point where you're having streams. Just sit and talk about silly things. Yeah, I can... If anybody is still watching at this point, I can promote some other stuff on my channel again. Yesterday I put out a American Truck Simulator video with me hauling a really big bucket. Probably the other part of the whole truck I was driving in the actual first episode. Like the bucket where you load stuff on. And I'm working on a... You didn't... That was Wednesday, it's Friday today. Yeah, on Wednesday I released that one. And I'm working on my next Transport Fever video, but it takes a lot of time. So it will be released next Thursday. I was hoping that I can get it this Thursday, but I didn't have the time for it. So I will work on it a little bit. there's a lot of waiting when you do those videos, because you have a, like, I'm gonna do this in this video, and for that you need the money, and then you just have to sit and let the game run in order to collect the money. I've gotten to the point in the game where money really isn't an issue, it just keeps collecting. And tomorrow there will be another Satisfactory video. Hopefully it will do as good as the last one. Highly doubt it, but it'll be fun. And then another stream of Flight Sim on Sunday, and maybe some trucking with David, and maybe some other one joining us as well. And then on Monday we'll see if what I do. I'm not going to start the baseball yet. It's going to be a little while. I want to take a little bit of a break from it. So maybe something else, either a stream or a series. Depends on what I feel like. And then we start over with another Flight Sim on Tuesday. Flight Sims are the ones I do the most. It's because I want to get as far as possible, so I don't spend the rest of my life flying around the Earth. I'm probably gonna spend the rest of my life. I will come back to Sweden when I'm like retiring. What are you two doing? We really don't want to see what the cats are doing right now. Okay. Yes, smile. We could have gone a little bit higher so you flew faster. Yeah, but we wouldn't have seen as much of the pretty landscape. Is it really pretty? Well, depends on your point of view. There's trees and some fields. And the area we're getting into will be really nice and mountainous. But then later we get into the central part of Spain. As I said, Europe's only desert, even though you don't think of it as a desert, it actually is. It gets very little rainfall. Most of the water that they use in that central region is coming from the surrounding mountains. So there are plenty of rivers, and but they have lots of reservoirs and things like that as well, in order to have drinking water for the population. It is the most Madrid is the biggest city, and there are several big cities in the central region here. If you have it, Ciudad Real, Toledo, Getafe, Madrid, Albacete. I was thinking of flying out towards Albacete, but never did, and I never will, because it will be enough to fly to Madrid. We'll see when we get there if we'll have daylight and we can maybe continue. I plotted a little bit of a sightseeing tour over Madrid as well when we get there before we land. So we'll see how that looks. We'll be passing over some of the sites. I really don't know what the sites are, but we'll be going to Santiago Bernabeu. I promised someone that I would do something there. Really can't do it in the game, but I can pretend. Actually gonna do something. I'm gonna do this. I'm doing something completely different here now. Sorry for being quiet a little bit here. Okay, so Aerodromo de Ropenas is our next destination. We have nice weather, as promised. We're there it's on a Discord with Colonel Failure, and there are some fun people there, and having some fun with the guy, because he lives in England, and when I was flying over the area where he lived, it was like such horrible weather, and before I flew into England, he actually said that I was invading and he was gonna shoot me down, and I kept going that every time it's fog, it's him that is sending out his weapons, and I said that as long as I did something for him in today's stream, he was gonna keep his weapons away. So far so good. The weapons are nowhere in sight. They said that he has dwarf guided fog missiles. No relation to actual dwarfs. No dwarfs were harmed in the making of this video. Are we really allowed to say that? I'm gonna get sued now. Please, don't do that. I don't have much money. Okay, we are... Seems like there's a lake over there. Some small mountains. And the reason why I started later today was due to work. I finished a little bit late, so I wanted to get home and get everything ready and get myself ready. Not like come home and stress everything, because as soon as you start stressing you forget things and they don't become as good. Not that this is good anyway, but I can at least try. That's a nice view. Yeah. That is a nice screenshot. So how far do we have to go? We have 19. Oh, I need to start getting down. We are closing in on the airport, which means we should be. It is practically straight in, not completely straight in, but almost. So we're flying at 315 right now. I think we should go 310. It's probably pretty good. Because then we will slightly deviate from the flight plan and come out something like this, and then we can go in and land. And then land like that. We're pretty close now, actually. Maybe you should look for the radio. Nearest airport. And it is LEMB. There, Aerodromo Rio Janes. In traffic. Yeah, select the runway. We are gonna go with runway 34. Landing. I think this will be pretty good. We'll come in. Yeah. Not sure we can see the airport yet. We are still 12 nautical miles away. That's a big lake. Wonder if it's a lake or a reservoir or what it is, or a part of a river system. There's a town up here. And that town should be yeah, let me tell you, it was good I didn't want to land on Aeroport de December. Aeroport Don Benito, because that is just a It doesn't exist anymore. Where is it? Which town is this? I've lost myself. Why aren't you showing me what I want to see here? There it is. Merida and Mirandilla. So I think this is actually Mirandilla, Merida, that we see up here. Are we gonna? This is yep. This is Merida, and the airport should be in sort of that direction. I'm gonna go down a little more. Should be on the side of that lake. You should be in that direction there. Go down a little bit more. Then we're gonna turn. Is that the wrong way? Oh, I think it is. Yep, there it is. Hey, I got it. Runway is in sight. All the winds looking. Oh, we have some. Ah, this is going to be interesting. Why does it feel like I'm flying so fast? Am I going to be able to stop on this runway? Stop. Yikes. Whoa. Why did it feel like I was flying so fast? Sometimes it feels like you're flying really fast when you're going into runway. Sometimes you feel like you're basically standing still. That was one runway where it felt like I was going like 200 miles an hour. Maybe it's due to the wind. We have a pretty hard side wind here. There's a car. Why do I have so much side wind on these? Well, I managed to land actually on the runway as well, which is a... How much fuel do we have? We have 13 gallons. That is enough. Not. This is actually an active airport. I'm gonna fill up some fuel, and then go to the end of the runway here and head for what was planned, can you stop please, to be Spain's new main airport, and was supposed to really to take pressure off Barajas in Madrid. But there was numerous problems with it. For once, it's located pretty far away from Madrid. Actually, it is located like for an airport that's supposed to serve Madrid. The airport is actually located basically around 160 kilometers away from Madrid, which if you go by car and would probably take maybe close to 3 hours, give and take 2.5, 3 hours, between 2 and 3 hours. And also there are no real good rail connections to the airport. There are really not that good of a road connection to the airport. And they built this huge airport. It was planned to have several runways. They only built one, and they built a huge terminal, and they just didn't plan for how to get people there. You think you're going to be able to take off with those trees? I'll try. Okay. Might have to do a sneaky thing here if I can try it. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Go, 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 go. Wrong way. Whoa, I did it. It is that just before you take off, you add the flaps so that you get this extra little lift right when you take off. Let's see, where are we? We are there, so we go in this direction. So right before you, if you have a shorter runway, there may be some obstacle at the end. What you do is, with a plane like this, no flaps, full speed ahead, and right before you're going to right before you pull up to take off, you extend the flaps to first setting, and then you get extra bit of lift, and then pull in the wheels as fast as possible as well, in order to get as aerodynamic as possible. And so there's a lot of things to think about in order to do it, but if you do it correctly, you can take off in a pretty short time. Okay, let's see here. It finds the red line. So we now have 107 nautical miles to go. That is a flight worth getting out of bed for, according to Ed. Another one that has been both flying with me and watching the streams, but maybe he's busy right now. He usually pops in every now and then. But 170 nautical miles, that will take close to 40 minutes. Oh, 40-50 minutes of just flying. So I'm gonna, as soon as this one levels out, have set the altitude to 10,000, so it might actually go up to that one as well. I will climb a little bit more so I get up to altitude, and I will go and give my cats food, so you can enjoy the view of Spain for a little while I go away and do that. And there we go, I'm back, and the plane is I wish I could have, I know that there is a way to get some information up on the screen when you're flying like this, but it would be nice to be able to see my altitude and speed and things like that. The thing is that you could just leave the plane going up to 1,000, but then it will crash, because you need to cool down the fuel mixture the higher up you get. Otherwise the engine will run too thick and will die and it will crash. I also brought something to drink for me, because my throat doesn't get too. We do have some winds coming in from, really hard wind coming in from the, I wonder if they have a tower. We're gonna fly straight over this one. That's gonna be cool. And over the mountains, sort of high. They don't have a tower. I wasn't really expecting it either, because as I said, the airport is abandoned. There is nothing going on there. There has ever been one airline flying from it, and then there was some cargo airlines, I thought there was as well, and and then of course Top Gear was there and made a episode of the airport they were driving on the airport. Aeropuerto Central de Ciudad Real. It looks like this, and it was planned to be bigger, much bigger. You can see they actually torn down the part of the building here. It was bigger before. It was planned to be more runways and things like that as well. You see all these roads that they have, access roads, and there is a rail line here, but they were never built a station. and there is this the highway as well with the connections, but even though you go on the highway, it will take from Madrid probably close to 2 hours to get to the airport, and having an airport that takes over 2 hours, you kind of lose the point for it. Because there is a certain point where you can accept going, but even by high-speed train, it would take probably an hour to get there. And if you go from Central Madrid to Barajas, it takes not that long. With train, 15-20 minutes. So it's understandable that most people don't want to go this far to just take the plane, when they have another airport much closer by. So it became a bit of a fiasco, and it costed, I don't know how much it costed. Let's see if we can find some information on it. Yeah. Oh, då. Sen. Central. Real. Så. The name of it. Where did it go? I lost it. There it is. Airport Central Sociedad Real. Sociedad Real. I have no clue what my cats are doing there now. Oh. Central Airport Sociedad Real. Sociedad Real International Airport, previously known as Central Airport, Don Quixote Airport and South Madrid Airport, is an international airport and long storage facility situated south of Ciudad Real in Spain. Constructed at a cost of 1.1 billion euros. It was opened in 2009 when it became the first private international airport in Spain. It was featured on the British television series Top Gear. Operations at the site ran for 3 years until April 2012, when its previous management company filed for bankruptcy and went into receivership. After the last flight operator, low-cost airline Vueling withdrew its last route from the airport. It remained closed for 7 years until reopening in September 2019, however without any scheduled passenger traffic. It was used as a storage facility for planes that were no longer needed during the pandemic. Features a single runway, 4,100 meters or 13,500 feet long, 60 meters wide, making it one of the longest in Europe. Its design was enable the airport to accept all forms of commercial airliners, including the Airbus A380. The passenger terminal was designed so that it would process 2 million passengers a year, as well as a maximum of 10 million passengers a year if additional modules were added, while its cargo facilities were designed to handle a maximum of 40,000 tons a year. One part of the airport was designed with facilities to cater for private flights and sport flights. The airport is linked by road to the A41 motorway. As part of its planned expansion, the airport was to feature a maintenance area, a heliport, and industrial zone of over 8 square kilometers. In addition, a 300-long footbridge was built to connect the terminal to the nearby Madrid Sevilla high-speed rail line towards a site for a railway station. Construction of this transportation link was never started, though had such a project been undertaken and completed, it would have made Ciudad Real Airport the first in Spain to be linked to the AVE rail network, with travel time to the closest cities Madrid and Cordoba 50 to 60 minutes. Yeah, to go to an airport for that. And so it's pretty. The reason for bankruptcy, this is quite interesting. Much of the fault behind the closure of Ciudad Real Airport lay within the following factors. The first factor was centered around the poor planning of its construction. During the early planning stages, some deficiencies were overlooked. The main one was its location, in a bird special protection area, and in the middle of the inactive Campo de Caldrava volcanic field, with the European Union blocking its construction until environmental protection measures have been taken, moving a portion of the protected area, and downsizing the airport's facilities. This delay was the initial opening for 4 years. Meanwhile, in 2006, the main airport of Madrid-Barajas finished work on an expansion that allowed it to handle 70 million passengers a year, relieving the previously oversaturated facilities. Consequently, all the airlines that have been considering operating from Ciudad Real choose instead to fly from Madrid, a more convenient option for passengers from the capital, as the distance between Ciudad Real Airport and Madrid is approximately 200 kilometers. It was longer than I thought. Effectively making road journeys to the airport over 2 hours long. Had construction of a station on the Madrid-Sevilla high-speed rail line been made, as had been originally planned, journey time to the airport would have been more reasonable. At present, travel time from Madrid to Ciudad Real. Whoa! Hello, winds! Yeah, we're flying over this big reservoir here, I think. It looks like that. Finally, the period when the airport was operated considered with the worst year of the financial crisis in Spain, a result in a decrease of traffic in all Spanish airports, with passenger traffic at Ciudad Real Airport measured within the low thousands. In addition, its main shareholder, Caja Castilla-La Mancha, a regional savings bank, was the first Spanish bank to be bailed out during the crisis due to their investments in the airport and in several building companies. Yeah, so a pretty poor planned airport. Far away, built in the wrong time, with yeah, so not a very smart. And now we're going to go back to the actual flight. Instead of just looking at the picture of the airport, you're going to see the flight again. And we're flying over this reservoir here, and I think it is a reservoir. Because I think there is a dam. Yeah, I was correct. It is a reservoir. So the dam there, it looks like the dam there as well. We have now flown maybe 40% of the total time. There is also a reservoir. Can we see a? Yeah, there is a dam as well. And there's probably it might be the dam for that one. This whole area here. Okay, so you have now you talk about the airport, and you still have 64 nautical miles to go. Yay! What are you going to talk about now? Well, we can check out the town of Ciudad Real, which is here. It was the host of the European Championship for handball in 1996. We are Ciudad Real Spanish for Royal City, is a municipality of Spain located in the autonomous community of Castilla-La Mancha, capital of the province of Ciudad Real. It is the 5th most populated municipality in the region. It was founded with the name Villarreal, Royal Town, under the auspices of Alfonso X, who granted it a charter that followed the model of... Keep looking at the back here. They're looking out this time. That followed the model of Cuenca, located within the domain of the military order of Calatrava. The repopulation struggled initially, were wary of the influence of Villarreal, an independent town directly dependent on the crown, embedded within the territory dominated by the order of Calatrava. The master of the order established a rival market in nearby Miguel Tura, seeking to disrupt the town's economic activity. During the Middle Ages, 4 kilometers of walls and 130 towers protected the population, made up of Christians, Muslims, and Jews. Villarreal hosted the Cortes of Castile in 1346. It has currently a population of 74,000. We have about 20 minutes left. And the thing is, I need to do something. Huh. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna pull down the speed a little bit. And I'm gonna leave you here with a nice view, because there's something I need to go and do. So I will be back in a while, and enjoy the flight. Alright, I'm back. I guess everybody can guess what I was doing. Bit of an emergency. Things like that happen. It's a good thing that you have this kind of screen where you can actually leave. Well, I need to check here. Do I need to like do a... I'm gonna need to do a really steep descent here. Because we're almost at the airport. And but I need to go around, pass it and come back from the other way. So I'm gonna set the heading to oh, come on! No, 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 no! The track IR died. The track IR program crashed. Oh, I am. My luck is absolutely zero today. If it isn't the computer, it is the bloody track IR. Okay. Yeah, it is cursed. I did say that it was cursed. Hello, Ed. I did say it was cursed, the desert. And it seems like I was correct. So, let's see here, where is the airport? I think the airport is right behind this one. Okay. Right there, everything was functioning, and then all of a sudden. And the thing is that even if I restart the program, I know that I won't be able to get it to work because I need to restart the game. So as soon as we land here, I'm gonna restart the game. And the thing is that I can actually land from this direction if I manage to get down, because it's such a long runway. There it is. This will be like, isn't this typical? Yeah. First the computer, and now the track IR program. Do it like that. I will be able to see the runway and the same time. It's a really long, it's one Europe's longest runway, so a little bit of tailwind won't yeah. Do a loop. Loopity loop. I think I might be able to pull this off in if I fly like this. At least I know that the game, just have to restart the game, and then I will be able to continue. And I only have Madrid left. Maybe I can fly further from Madrid then. This airport is located pretty high up. I just want to get down. Okay. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. That was a horrible landing. I couldn't do any. Yeah, due to a little bit of stalling. I'm trying to get things done when you have this weird. All right, the game will be back in a little while. Fortunately, I don't have a button that says problem, so it will just be black. Well, when the track IR works. Oh, yep. Yep, I do. Okay, the game will be back in a little while here. And thanks, Ed, for allowing me to blame the track IR. For dying on me. That is so annoying. I need to check it. It works. Okay, restarting game. We'll take a couple of seconds here. Yeah, because when you have that the track R, it points very much down your angle or viewing angle. So like knowing which angle you're actually at is pretty hard. So I was basically looking straight, almost like 45 degrees down when I was looking at the plane there. So yeah, the fact that the track IR program crashes is quite annoying. I wish I could find out why it does it. There's a nice view with a power plant in the background. The fact is that I actually don't know which town this is. I should know which town this is. Really don't. That's embarrassing. I think it's all right. World map. We're going to Ciudad Real here. And we can take off from there. Then we're going up to this one, set as arrival. No, not set as arrival. How much time? I have 2 hours, and that is a flight of 53 minutes. We can actually go a little bit further. Where are we going then? Let's see what our next point after Madrid is that I'm planning on. Valladolid and Leon. Shall we see? We'll set it to Leon as our destination. Set as arrival. And then we're gonna add this one. And then we're gonna go with a little bit of a tour here around Madrid, and also a promise to Tony. I'm gonna bomb the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium. And pass by these ones as well here. Just flying a little bit over Madrid. And then we're also gonna land in here. If there is an airport close by, Valladolid. What is that one? We can take that one. Okay, that is 1 hour and 31 minutes. I think that would be decently good. Okay, and now I really hope that track IR is working, because otherwise I will be... Oh. Okay, working, yay. Okay. Yes, in the game, of course. Otherwise, do they think I'm going there for real? And of course it's in the game. I'm not gonna do anything Bernabeu for real. No. Set. Okay, so now we're heading up to Madrid, and glad to announce there, Ed, that I'm not going to Barajas. I'm landing at this smaller airport, Cuatro Vientos, because Barajas is, I think it's just too big. And also this is almost a flight worth getting out of bed for. 90 nautical miles. I had one that was over 100 nautical miles before you arrived. And there's probably going to be more of them as well. So I hope now that nothing more happens and that the curse is over. I don't know if you knew what happened on Tuesday night. I was looking at T-Bone streaming, and was sitting looking at him, and it was me and I think 2 others looking. All of a sudden, the stream just stops, and you can't even find the actual stream on YouTube. I'm like, what happened? It just stops. Nothing happens, and there's no stream to look at, and the stream that was we were looking at is nowhere to be found. And we sit there and wondering what happened, and all of a sudden a new stream arrives, and he's up streaming again. And he said that he was streaming Derail Valley, and all of a sudden his computer decided to update. Right in the middle of the stream it says updating, and it shut down. We kept joking that I've cursed his stream as well. So it was the curse of Wolfgang affecting his stream. It was kind of was a little bit funny. But he kept blaming me for that. We're like, yay! This day is just getting better. Well, what can you say about Madrid? Well, what can't you say about Madrid? Capital of Spain, largest city of Spain, one of the largest cities in Europe. And I wonder if I can find a Wikipedia about it. Be probably like 200 pages long. Madrid is the capital and most populous city of Spain. The city has almost 3.4 million inhabitants, and the metropolitan area, a population of approximately 6.7. I need to check how my fuel situation is. It is, of course, it's good because I pitot heat off. Yep, there we go. It is the second largest city in the European Union, now that London is no longer a part of it. It's only Paris that is bigger, and its monocentric metropolitan area is the second largest in the EU. The municipality covers 604 square kilometers of geographical area. It lies on the river Manzanares in the central part of the Iberian Peninsula at about 650 meters above the main sea level. The capital city of both Spain and the surrounding autonomous community of Madrid. It is also the political, economic and cultural center of the country. The climate of Madrid features hot summers and cool winters. Yep, it's actually located in the desert. The Madrid urban agglomeration has the second largest GDP in the European Union, and its influence in politics, education, entertainment, environment, media, fashion, science, culture, and the arts are all contributing to its status as one of the world's major global cities. The first historical documents about the existence of an established settlement in Madrid dates from the Muslim age. In the second half of the 9th century, Umayyad Emir Muhammad I built a fortress on a headland near the river of Manzanares as one of the many fortresses he ordered to be built on the border between Al-Andalus and the Kingdom of Leon and Castile, with the objective of protecting Toledo from the Christian invasion and also as a starting point for Muslim offensive. Yeah, that could be Al-Masri. Let's see what it says something here. modern age, during the revolt of the Comuneros, led by Juan López de Padilla, Madrid joined the revolt against Charles, the Holy Roman Emperor. But after defeat at the Battle of Viallar, Madrid was besieged and occupied by the imperial troops. The city was, however, granted the title of Coronada, crowned, and Imperial. The number of urban inhabitants grew from 4,000 in the year 1530 to 37,500 in the year 1594. And then in the Spanish Constitution of 1931 was the first legislating the location of the country's capital, setting it explicitly in Madrid. During the 1930s, Madrid enjoyed great vitality. It was demographically young, becoming urbanized and the center of new political movements. During this time, major construction projects were undertaken, including the northern extension of the Paseo de la Castella, one of Madrid's major thoroughfares. And of course, then the Civil War came with Franco's dictatorship. Franco and his fascists did a coup and started the Civil War. And Madrid was bombed in 1936, 1937. The fact is that Spain was actually a dictatorship up to 1978. That is 1 year before I was born. And that is that Western Europe actually had a dictatorship that far into modern times. Yeah, there's an airport there, but it's really small. That's even smaller. There's like a lot of really small airports. That's a big one, Tocana. But that's pretty close as well. I'm just gonna fly it, making Ed happy with a longer flight. There is north of Madrid. There is a really big park. Like up on the hill. Parque Regional de la Cuenca Altadel. You see here is the city of Madrid. That is just a line and this is part. This is the city of Madrid. Here is Paracas Airport. Down here is the airport where we're gonna land. And here is like the big park, Parque Regional de la Cuenca Altadel. Yeah, I know a guy from Spain as well. He actually grew up his younger years. He's born in 1970, something like that, I think. So his younger years was during the fascist era. So, and he told me a little about that. And his parents grew up during the Civil War. His father actually fought in the Civil War. and managed to escape because he fought against the fascists, but he managed to avoid being killed. So, but that was pretty horrible. And then after the Civil War ended, then the World War starts. Like, they just couldn't get a break. But that's one of the reasons that Spain wasn't that much involved in the Second World War as well, because they are just recuperating from their own civil war. Yeah, it's not a very happy time in Spain's history. Okay, we have 60 nautical miles left, and I'm flying really high now. I forgot that I actually the altitude here, I thought I had it on 10,000, but it resets when I restart the game. So I'm cruising at 12,000 feet. Well, we have a long way to go, so it's good that we're actually flying a bit. Most of it have a mean side wind. That is, I think, looking at the plane. That is crabbing. I'm probably heading in like that direction. The stream is still showing a map. Oh, sorry. There. Yeah, cruising at almost 12,500 feet and crabbing like crazy, going that way. If that's good with the use of navigation. If I use heading, I would be somewhere over here, because I would be blowing, because the heading mode doesn't take into account the winds and things like that. Right now it is blowing a really hefty side wind. Hey, hello, Smile. I'm gonna go and put on the light. Eat them. I have a cat in the cat cam. Yay! And that's actually another cat here beside me as well. That oh, okay. Smile. Just because I put you on camera doesn't mean that you have to leave. Thank you. Well. What? She went down and sit on the sofa instead. Okay, where are we? We are in Cueca. Cueca. See, where is Cueca? That is Ocana. I am trying to find where we are on the map. Oh, now Smile went up. um, Lilo. There is Okana. Let's see here. If I can find where we are on the actual map. There is Real Ciudad. There is Okana. We should be somewhere in the region of really close to Toledo. We are heading over this Cuesa. Cuesa. Hey. Oh! That was not the Cuesa I wanted. Chuesa. That was not the Chuesa I wanted. There's several Chuesas. Chuesa. No, it just shows Chuesa in Madrid. So this one doesn't want to show. Macejon then. I'm searching on Google Maps. Macejon. That one doesn't even exist. Yeah, there it is. Okay, Macejon. Yeah, we're passing close to Toledo. So we should be able to see the town of Toledo here somewhere. We're not quite there yet. We should be able to see Toledo once we get there, as we're pretty high up. We're passing this, there's an airport here somewhere. This one. Really small one. 821 feet, but it is asphalt. Cuesa. No clue where that airport might be. Or if it doesn't even exist. Well. This is what they call scattered clouds. We have 38 nautical miles left. I'm gonna do some math calculations in my head that will probably be completely wrong, but I'm currently flying at 167 knots, and I'm there. That means that I'm about 12 to 15 minutes away from Madrid at the current speed. And if I start going down with 1,000 feet per minute, then I should be, if I continue this speed, I should be at the level. So but I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to wait until maybe 30 nautical miles, start going down. and the sun is starting to go down as well. We'll see how far we get, if Madrid is the only part we get, or if we can make it to the next town. I don't know when the sun goes down in Spain. Because right now the time is 6 o'clock. So apparently it looks like the oh. Looks like might actually just stop here in Madrid and continue on Sunday. Because the part I have left is to fly from Madrid up to Valladolid, and then Leon, and over east again, Bilbao, and then fly along the northern coast, and then end the next stream just before going into Portugal. Then Portugal will probably just be one stream. So okay, gonna start going down. Try and hold the same speed here, so I'm going down by reducing the power throttle. Trying to get it to stabilize around that speed. Okay, we're gonna contact the tower of this airport. Which is LECU ICU. There's a lot of airports here. LECU there. Cuatro Vientos. Tune Tower. Request landing.
Cuatro Vientos Tower Beechcraft 15 is 25 miles south, 10,800 feet with Yankee to land. Beechcraft 15 Cuatro Vientos Tower. Altimeter 29.85, wind 280 at 9er. Fly left traffic runway 27.
Acknowledge.
Fly left downwind runway 27 Beechcraft 15.
Yeah, that's perfect. Flying in with the heavy winds, we're going to practically stand still when we land there. We're gonna head and fly a little bit out here and in. We are still away. Whoa! Yeah, we're struggling against the wind here, so we have very high side winds. I'm glad that the airport is located in that direction, otherwise it would be practically impossible to land. There's another Madrid airport. And Toledo should be somewhere here. That might be Toledo. Or is further back. The only reason I know Toledo is because car manufacturer Seat had a car named Seat Toledo. To be fair, I think Madrid will actually be our last destination for this stream. It is a bit of a shorter one, but it's due to me starting late because of work. I will try and start a little bit earlier on Sunday, so I can have a little bit more of a flight. But considering that this part should actually have been done on Tuesday, if my computer hadn't decided to give up. Which means that this part plus the part on Tuesdays will be a little bit over 3 hours. Which means that the next stream should have been Portugal. And this one should have been northern Spain. I'm behind. Okay, which direction are we flying? 356. Coming in over the southern parts of the Madrid metropolitan area. I actually think I need to turn more. Hey, look at this. I'm flying over the radio beacons. I know that you can like fix in these to maybe not that one. This one, I can punch in this number somehow in the here, and it should fly towards that one. That is something that you should be able to do. Put the nav to that one. I really need to learn how to do that, so I can like fly along the actual routes. That would be cool. You just put in the radio, but then I want the that's something I'm gonna do when I have the actual radio adapter for the flights. That GPS has ruined radio navigation. Yeah, it has. But I'm planning on buying the radio extension for my yoke, and if I have that, I can fly radio navigation, because then I can easily like set the radio instead of trying to find the right buttons and doing it here. I can just do it on the yoke. That would be much easier. So I think that would be pretty cool, like flying along the radio beacons, finding those and flying. I saw a video about a your PC doesn't like Madrid? Oh.
Beechcraft 15, wind 281 at Niner. Cleared to land runway 27.
Cleared to land runway 27 Beechcraft 15.
Why isn't it like in Madrid? Is it has some tall towers there. Yeah, we're going in for landing and it's getting dark. The airport should be somewhere in that direction. Trying to see if there is anything that resembles an airport, but there are so many lights. Can that be the airport? Yeah, there it is. That is the runway. Yeah. So it's runway 27. I lost it. Oh, it's there. Ah. There it is. Oh, there's a plane in front. Is that you, Ed? There's a plane in front of me. Oh. Whoa, that was a nice landing.
Beechcraft 15, exit runway.
For having such a horrible approach, that was a really beautiful landing.
Beechcraft 15, contact ground on 121.805.
One 121.805 Beechcraft 15. Goodbye.
Is it you flying there, Ed? Above? In the little plane? I don't know how far it is to the next one. I can't see it. Well, the sun is going down, and the next airport is a long, long way. So I think I'm gonna end it here and continue on Sunday. Sorry for not flying more, but it's getting dark. Are you coming in for landing? Just gonna watch it. Yeah, I can imagine that Madrid is very heavy on the PCs, on the computer, because it's a lot to take in. They probably rendered a lot of buildings and everything. Ooh. Oh, bouncy, bouncy. Okay, as the stars are coming out and the sun is going down. Who? Me? Yes, bouncy, bouncy. I think. Unless it's not you. I don't know. There's a plane here. Yeah, and we're gonna continue from Madrid on Sunday. I will put up a stream notification as soon as I know when I will be able to. I will continue north, up towards the northern coast of Spain and along there. And thanks for watching, and hope you join me in the next one.